Guys, so some of you probably have seen the short. Our peaches are ripening. Finally, we've never had ripened peaches, and they're finally ripening, and this is great. This is awesome. I want to talk about how you know when your peaches are ripe. Okay, so first of all right, a hard, rock hard peach. You go to filling that peach, and it's very, very firm, rockish like, right? There's just, it's just a very firm peach. Here, let me see like that right there. That is very, very firm. I mean, I'm squeezing pretty hard, and there's a very firm peach. Now, don't bruise your fruit, of course. When you squeeze and you put any kind of pressure there, and it's still very rockish, rock hard, like, that's not ready. Look at this beautiful one here. All right, so anyways, this peach here, you can feel it, right? And it, let me show you. You see how it leaves a finger indentation there? Anywhere you touch it, there's a finger indentation being left, okay? That is a telltale sign that your peaches are ready. Now, what they do is they go from a greenish color. Let me see if I can find a green one. Okay, see that green one right there? Very green, right? Very green, okay? And what a peach will do is it'll go from that green color to this pale yellowish color, okay? And then it starts to blush a little bit, okay? Like right here, you get a little bit of blushing right there, right? And then it starts turning into this darker red right here, right? And then you get this color right here where it's starting to really turn, right? It's not just blushing, it's starting to turn a peach, orangish red color. Now, some of these will turn much more than others. Some of them get a very deep red color. Some of them get very orange colored. Some of, so you got to know the variety of peach you have. All right. Now, some other things about this. You want to fill up here at the top, and if it's ready, it's ready. You know what I mean? Now, this one probably has another day or two, but we'll probably take that inside and let it finish ripening indoors because we don't want any bugs or anything else to get it. We want to eat that peach, right? But some of these are going to continue to ripen. Now, some peach trees, they ripen for, a certain amount of time, 2-3 weeks. All the fruit will ripen within those 2 to 3 weeks. Other varieties of peaches will ripen all at once. It's kind of like indeterminate tomatoes and determinate tomatoes. Determinates all ripen at once. Indeterminates kind of ripen over the season. But this peach tree is not, the peach tree is not going to be as long as the indeterminate tomato. So let's just make sure we're clear on that. But over 2 to 3 weeks, the rest of your peaches will ripen. And so like this one right here, it'll probably ripen in the next week or two. That one up there will probably be 2 to 3 weeks ripening, okay? And that one right there as well. And so, you got different ones getting ready to do at different times. Like this one right here. This one right here is still firm. Still pretty firm. Now, I can push a little bit and get a little bit of it, but it's pretty firm, right? This one right here, same thing. Very, very firm, right? That one right there is probably not even going to make anything right here, right? I'm going to leave it there, but it probably won't make a thing. It's rock hard. I mean, like literally like a rock. And that one up there will probably not make one either. All right. So then you got these really big ones. Look at these really big ones up here. I mean, them things are bigger than a baseball, y'all. Them are bigger than a baseball. It's just crazy. Look at this one. This thing here is massive. Look at that peach. That is a massive peach. Okay. Yeah. So anyways, the reason why I'm so excited is we've never been able to get peaches off this tree. We planted it in 2018, and it has set fruit every year, and every year it just they either fall off or 2019, a bear or something came up here and ate all of the peaches off of the tree over one night, right? So we didn't get any that year. The next year in 2020, they all fell off. 2021, they all fell off. Last year, I thought we were going to get some, and they got, probably about this size right here, okay? And that was it. They stayed that size, and they turned green. They were green, and they never did ripen. They stayed hard as a rock. This year, I don't know why, but for whatever reason this year, it's been very, I thought they were dead because it had gotten very cold and stuff, and I didn't think they were going to make it. And, it frosted after they had already bloomed, and I thought, well, that's done. We ain't gonna get nothing this year. And we've had very, very cool weather, which is abnormal because peaches grow in Georgia, so they're kind of like hotter weather, right? But yet, they've grown and they've done well. Now, a ton of them have fell off this tree. Probably over 60% have fell off the tree. All right. So we're getting, let's count them real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So we got 47 peaches that I can count, okay, that are on this tree that I see. All right, so, but I would say at least 60, maybe even 70% of these had fell off when they were, about that size, right? Have just fell off the tree and did not make anything. They just didn't finish, and that could have been for whatever reason. Stress could have caused it. Insufficient watering, all kinds of sorts things could have caused it. We have a visitor. Hello, baby. Hey, honeys. What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? Over eating briars. That's where she belongs, on that side of the fence, not over here. She eats my peach tree and my apple tree. Yes, she does. So anyhow, but yeah, so we got lots of peaches. Very excited about it. I am super stoked. Them big boys up there, I can't wait to get on a scale and weigh them. Do I have a state record? Huh? Do we have a state record peach? Let's see. Let's see. When a couple of days from now, we'll weigh it and we'll see if we have a state record peach, guys. That would be pretty awesome. There's a state record for an apple, which I thought we were going to beat last year, but we didn't. Let's take a look at the apple tree. The apple tree started producing last year, and we actually got several apples off of it last year. This year, I don't think we're going to get as many. We do have one ripe right up there. I can see it. See the red one right there? We got one ripe one. So that'll be good. I'll have to get up there and get that, but not as many this year. We will use that new Saker trimmer and kind of trim all this back this fall and clean it all up and stuff, because there's a lot of intertwined branches and things that probably could have hurt it. But this tree we were going to dig up in 2021. I said, I'm digging it out. I'm getting rid of it. It's not producing anything. I mean, it would produce no apples at all, and it was always be full of blooms, so I was going to get rid of it. She said, let it go, let it be another year. So I came out here, I pruned it back really, really well. And last year it was phenomenal. It was filled with so many apples. It was crazy. This year the frost did get it. So we've got one apple up there that you, like I said, you can see it's very, very pretty. It's ready to go. We have another one there, right there. Another ripe one right there. It's ripe-ish. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 apples that I can see in this tree. Yeah, so it got hit hard by that bad weather, but it's growing, it's doing well. We'll prune it all up this fall. There'll be a video on that. Let me zoom you out. Be a video on that so you guys can see just how to do the pruning and stuff like that on your trees, so that you do it correctly. You don't want any crossing of branches. You know, you want to make sure you got good clean pathways and stuff, and any weak spots you want to make sure they're out. You don't want any weak branches hanging out oddly, you know, because any strain on that branch could actually break and hurt the tree, especially if it gets, you know, bigger and stuff. So lots of things to do to trim these up and prune them, keep them healthy and happy. And we'll do that, you know, again this fall and see if that doesn't help next year. But I really believe the majority of this, the reason why it didn't produce as well this year as it did last year, is because of the weather that we've had. The blooms, it got hit worse when it was blooming than the peach tree did. I think the peach tree had been bloomed about a week or two, and then this one had just opened up like a day before, 2 days before it frosted. So that's probably why this one got hit so hard. But it's a big, beautiful tree, and we're thankful for it as well. So. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time right here in the Hollers and Hills of West Virginia.
Don't forget to smash that like button. That notification bell. Don't get the
Good job. Here you go. Thank you.
Don't get the
Don't forget to share. Yep. There you go. Good job. And subscribe.